But let's see, what else we got? In this next topic, it seems like the Tesla pricing war it continues, and Mercedes is really starting to take back what was maybe potentially theirs. There seems to be two Mercedes EQ deals that have stuck out to me, and the pricing, you might be surprised on how much you can lease one of these 100 to $110,000 vehicles. One of them even as low as $699 a month. So we'll take a look at it, and I want to know your thoughts because I know there's probably a lot of you out there. We are a Tesla fan here. We've got the Model X, we love it, but when you see some of these payments that you're going to be paying for your Model 3, Model Y, or even S or X, you're probably like, oh, that's a lot of money. I mean, you do save on gas, and so at the end of the day, we want to do what's best for our wallet, and we're not spending too much. So we'll take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So let us take a look at this. Shout out to Zach or Black Model 3 on Twitter. Quote, got to check out the EQAS SUV, and I'm pretty sure this is like a Model X competitor, right? And it's not a Model Y competitor. Quote, not for me for the first time. Not a great looking car, but the interior is... Negotiate them to a deal of $810 a month for a 24-month lease on a 110 MSRP car. Of course, what I want to know is two things. Of course, how many miles is that? Probably low miles, like 7,500 miles a year, which is, of course, probably not enough for most of you. And the second thing is, how much money is this down? In California, it's a use tax state, so sales taxes apply to the monthly payment. So I'm wondering, is $810 a month with the sales tax actually included? Like in some places in Los Angeles, it's 10% factored in. So that means the payment could have been $700 plus the $80 to $810, or maybe even $730. But really, most likely, this has some sort of contribution down. But here's another post from RIVIAN Updates. Saw a guy on Facebook get a 450 EQS for $900 a month, 24 months, with 12,000 miles while he waits for a R1S. So it seems like Mercedes is really trying to pump out some big deals. And the reason why is because Mercedes and a lot of other manufacturers, Audi, Volkswagen, even Polestar now, can factor in the $7,500 federal tax rate because it is a lease, and most of these companies will pass it down to the customers. Some companies don't, but most of them will actually do it. Tesla, for instance, does not, but they do it in like a different roundabout way. So if you look up a Tesla lease right now, let's see here, Tesla leasing, if you pull up the Model 3 standard range, you can see it has a APR lease of 1.9. So they're using a portion of that 7,500 credit that they get because they're the financial company, and they're using that to lower some of the payment. But what stuck out to me, and we've seen this before, we've made a video about it, as here's another post from Black Model 3 in which he talks about a EQS sedan for $699 a month, of course with $5,000 down. But either way, Mercedes seems to be in a little bit of a pickle, maybe, to try and pump some of these vehicles out to, because maybe there's just not demand of them for them, and they're trying to, get back what they potentially lost to Tesla Model 3, Y, S, and X by putting a attractive lease deal out there. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. I mean, these payments certainly stuck out to me, and I even thought like maybe I should go drive one of these just to see what they are all about. I mean, I don't really like the look of them, but I can't deny a payment that is pretty low at the end of the day. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there are in the financing stage of your Model 3 or Model Y, and you're probably looking at a payment of $800, $900, maybe of $1,000 a month. Of course, that's different because it's a finance payment, not versus a lease. But at the end of the day, it's still money shelled out on a monthly basis for a vehicle. So definitely some interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, and then of course we're going to announce the giveaway. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel. So definitely check it out if you're interested.